here. Welcome to our UI Creates program. So this is a hybrid international class. And for this year, the topic will be phytomedicine from Indonesia. And I am thrilled. Uh, I'm so excited to learn about your unique perspective and also experiences because I can see that most of you comes from Asia or Africa, and I believe that most of you in your own country, you have your own herbal medicine custom that you are probably often use or the society often use. So I'm very excited to learn about that perspective. But in our class, of course, we're going to focus on the medicinal plants from Indonesia. But on the discussion, so we're going to have discussion session. So in that discussion session, of course, we can always discuss anything, especially regarding related to the phytomedicine. Yeah. Maybe I will also ask you about how the medicinal medicine in your country. I mean, like the usage, also the kind of plants and etc. Okay, so but before we start, I think I don't know, maybe group one, because group one will be the one who will present today, but I think they haven't joined us yet. So um, for a start, maybe I will introduce myself. Okay, so I will be your instructor, one of the instructors, and also your facilitators. And for today, it's actually me and another instructor, Professor Berna, but I think she haven't joined us yet. Will become your instructor for today. And so my name is Donna Mareta Ariestanti. You can call me Donna. I'm one of the academic staff in the Faculty of Pharmacy, Universitas Indonesia. And well, I completed my bachelor in pharmacy in 2007. And then after that, I continued my post-graduate studies in Japan in Tokyo Institute of Technology, starting from 2009. And, and I finished my master degree in 2011. And then I continued my doctoral degree after that in the same university, Tokyo Institute of Technology, in 2015. And then I continued my postdoctoral fellow in the same university. And then I came back to Indonesia I came back to the Universitas Indonesia in 2021. So I'm relatively new actually, but I hope I can share my knowledge. My training, my academic training is actually in molecular and cellular biology. But now, when I came back to Indonesia, I know that natural products, I think it's the same from maybe most of you came from Asia or Africa. We have a strong background using the traditional medicine. So I'm combining that with my academic background as a molecular biologist. So Now I'm focusing on researching the molecular mechanism of some of Indonesian um, medicinal plants. Okay, I think that's all you need to know about me. We're still waiting actually for the group one, or are they already joined us? Are you one of the group one members here? Is there any group one members here joining? No, not yet. Okay. Okay, let's wait for another 5 minutes maybe. But maybe we can introduce. I already introduced myself. Maybe some of you wants to introduce yourself to me, and maybe you can tell me why are you interested in joining this program? Maybe? No? Um, okay. I want to know about you, Claire, if I uh, not mistakenly pronounce your name, Claire, right?
Hello.
Hello. Oh,
Uh,
oh, you want to introduce yourself? Which
yeah.
one, Claire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Myself, Sunil. I'm from Nepal. Uh, I'm currently a fourth student in B Farm. That's it.
Are you already graduated or you're
No,
still
no.
in?
I'm in
You're
my
taking you're majoring in. Okay,
yeah, final year
great.
student.
Okay, so why are you interested to join us? I mean, have you ever tried doing some research about medicinal plants or
Uh,
herbal
uh,
medicine?
we have already studied this pharmacognosy in second year.
Ah, pharmacognosy. Okay.
Yeah, second year was due to gapping knowledge from second year to fourth year. We can learn so much in this period. So uh, just for learning phase, I joined these classes.
Okay, thank you. So, I can call you Sunil, right? No? Sorry, can
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sunil, for introducing yourself. So Sunil is also pharmacy student, right? Okay. Um, Claire, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, so of course. So I'm Claire Vianney Chunyang, a PhD student at the University of Yaoundé 1, under the supervision of Professor Phil Camboyan Fabrice. In our lab, we are focusing on the development of antimicrobial agents.
Oh, from medicinal plants.
Yes, from natural product, natural sources. This source can be natural plants or microorganism
Microorganism. Okay,
like some fungi and so on. So
great.
we
Interesting.
uh,
Yeah. Maybe you can share about some of, I don't know, the plants or organism you are using for
yes,
that.
of course. Actually, my work is focusing on Coprophilus fungi, which is some
Mm-hmm.
family of fungi
Mm-hmm.
from the dome of isolate, so we can isolate it from the dome of animal, which is I don't know how I can call it, which
Okay. The animal, oh, it's like Is
Which
it an animal only in Africa, or like you can find it
no
elsewhere?
everywhere in the around the world. The one condition is that animals should fit with vegetable, herbal. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Maybe you can search for the English name, or maybe if we're talking about biodiversity, I mean like various microorganism or like plants, it's very hard to search for the English word for some of the plants, because maybe the Western world just doesn't have it, you know. They don't have those kind of, so they don't have the name in English, because some, when I search some of the plants that I'm researching, sometimes it's very hard for me to find the English name. Maybe it's
okay.
same in the in Africa.
No, it's not the same. From this coprophilous fungi, we can have it only in, as I have already said, on the with the animal like bovines, cattle, like bovine in general. The animal who eats only the plants.
Mm, interesting.
The
Can you type the name of the plants? It's
not
interesting.
everything.
Okay.
Every it's not a specific. It does not have some specificity. Don't the plant the animal should only eat plants like herbal. Uh, in the nature, you can have it. The only one the only condition is that animal should only eat the plants. It can
Okay.
be I don't.
So the herbivore, right?
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
Prof.
Oh, that's what you mean, herbivore. Okay.
Yes, thank you
Okay,
very
okay, I
much.
got you, I got you. Okay, thank you, Claire. So, because it's already 4:52 here in Indonesia, so it's already 22 minutes past our time, right? But I've seen that Lillian Mello, it's from group one, right? How about the other, how about the other students? Can have you prepared your presentation? Because maybe the instructors, some of the instructors already told you that this type of course is a student active learning type of course. So in this student active learning, we ask you to do the presentation based on the several questions. So with we gave you several questions, right? The trigger questions. So from that questions, you can search for the topics, and then you can share the knowledge and from your literature studies, and then we can discuss from that. That was the rule actually. So Lillian is gone now. Okay. Um So I think several, is it okay if I'm just talking like this? Maybe while we're waiting for the group one, I will give you some explanation about our topic for today. So it's immunomodulators, right? Have you got or have you taken the course of immunology in your university, or this is like the first time? Can you just raise your hand if you already got this course about immunology. So I want to know your prior knowledge before we can discuss further regarding the phytomedicine. Okay, Claire, you already got, okay. Okay, so maybe I will explain a little bit about immunity in general. Yeah. Okay. But in this the topic for today, the group one actually they should explain about the pathophysiology of suppressed immunity. Okay, Lillian is come back. He joining us again. Are you ready, group one? Hello. Okay, so just tell me when you're ready. But waiting while you're preparing yourself, I will just talk about the pathophysiology of the suppressed immunity and also what kind of diseases that can be caused by the suppressed immunity, and also what are the phytochemical constituents or the compounds contained in the plants that can act as the immunomodulators, and also uh, um, actually we also have to discuss about what are the examples of the Indonesian medicinal plants. But for the Indonesian one, maybe if you want to share about what kind of the plants from your country, I think that is also okay, right? So we can see whether it's the same or difference, and we can share the knowledge regarding this biodiversity. I mean, the diversity of the plants, the herbal plants. And then lastly, actually, you should also search for a products like the herbal medicine products that have that have these immunomodulatory activity. Okay, so let's just start about the pathophysiology of the suppressed immunity. But in general, maybe I will explain about what is immune system, or maybe I believe some of you already taken the course of immunology, right? Or maybe you've learned immunology in I don't know. You can learn about this in many subjects. Actually, in pharmacology, you learn also about this, right? Do you? Some of you want to share? Just like in easy way, like what is immune system, why this immune system is really important for human, you know. Okay, so in general, immune system is like a process or a mechanism that allows us as a living organism to differentiate between ourself and non-self. Like, for example, if there's a foreign body or like pathogens, which is not derived from ourself, right? So those foreign body is a non-self. So this immune system, they have to be able to differentiate that. So when there's pathogens um, attack you, and attack you and maybe will cause infections in you, this immune system can recognize that pathogen or the foreign body, and then it will start the mechanism to eliminate those foreign body. That is the easy way to understand actually what is an immune system. So what is a suppressed immune system? So when your immune system is suppressed, it means that they are not able to um, recognize those foreign body. So your body is kind of weakened, and very prone to infection, and those kind of diseases, even maybe cancer. So if you have a suppressed immune system, that you can get a variety of diseases like maybe cancer, and also uh, diabetic, um, and maybe AIDS or HIV is also a um, what do you call it? A disease that is caused by the suppressed immunity, right? Like HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus. So it's surely will make the us or the human have the suppressed immunity, so it can easily get attacked by the HIV, and then also it can be developed into AIDS. AIDS stands for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Now, that is also another type of diseases that can be uh, uh, that is caused by suppressed immunity, and also chronic disease like COPD. Do you know COPD? COPD is chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. So if you have COPD, it means that you have the you hard to breathe, and then you have a lot of mucus on your respiratory tracts, and those kind of symptoms. So COPD, and also kidney. So when you have suppressed immunity, it's like almost or many diseases can be easily uh, how do you say it? You can easily get those kind of diseases when you have suppressed immunity. Okay. But maybe the easiest one is various of infections, because when you have a suppressed immunity, it is obvious that your body will not be able to recognize, or even will not be able to have that defense mechanism against those kind of microorganisms. Okay, that is the um, easy explanation about the suppressed immunity. Okay, so we're going to discuss a little bit about oh no, what kind of factors that can suppress the immune system. So there are several factors that can cause this suppressed immune system. One of the factors is also of course age. So aging process can reduce the functions of our immune system, and also it can enhance the prevalence of various infections, and also aging also can induce autoimmune system, autoimmune diseases. So in autoimmune, it's kind of different from suppress immunity. It's like the other way around. In suppress immunity, so you have a very low or underactive immune system, but in autoimmune, you have the other way around. You have a overly active or hyperactive immune system. It's so active, uh, it, it makes your body cannot differentiate whether it's your own body or it's a foreign body. So it will start to attacking your own body. So that is the autoimmune. Okay, I think more people is joining. No. Um, Group one, please, if you're ready, just tell me, okay? So you can present your presentation. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Emmanuel. Poor nutrition also can suppress the immune system as well. Even sex, like men and women, they have like genetically, men is more prone to this a suppressed immune system compared to women. And also pollution, when you are uh easily get pollution like air pollution, um even the sun, actually, yeah, the UV is also can cause pollution, like in the sense of that UV actually can um induce the ROS. Have you ever heard about ROS, like reactive oxygen species? So it can make your body in the state of oxidative stress, and this oxidative stress can also related to, or can induce your um, suppress immunity, or it can cause your abnormal it can cause abnormality in your immune system. It can cause inflammation and so forth. So pollution is also one of a major factor that can cause the suppressed immune system. So, and also pollution can harm your respiratory tract, right? So it can also later induce inflammation in your respiratory tract, and then it can also cause the suppressed immune system and so forth. Alcohol consumption also can cause suppressed immune system. Stress, okay. Stress is a lot of research already proves that stress can also make your immune system weaken. So whatever happened in your life, just be happy, okay? Don't get stressed too much. Okay. So that's so we've talked about what is immune system and what kind of condition is the suppressed immune system, and also we've talked about what causes the suppressed immune system. And then maybe I will start to explain about what is immunomodulators, because we're going to talk about the immunomodulators from plants, right? Herbal medicine. So immunomodulators is any compound, any agent that can change our immune system. So it can modulate our immune response. So it's not just, so we're not talking only for a suppressed immune system. I've talked about autoimmune, right? In autoimmune, our immune system is overly active or hyperactive, right? Uh, so it's not about just a weakened or suppressed immune system. it's also hyperactive or overly active immune system can cause abnormality in our body, right? So in that sense, so these immunomodulators, before it's only been classified into two biggest group, the immunosuppressant. So immunosuppressant means that this compound or agent that can suppress the immune system. This is very important if you have the condition like the patient of autoimmune. So you have a overly active or hyperactive immune system, right? So those kind of patient, they will need immunosuppressant. So their immune system have to be suppressed. But if we have a weakened, we already have a weakened immune system, means that our immune system have to be elevated, right? Have to be induced, have to be stimulated. So usually in this kind of a condition, we need immunostimulant. So immunomodulators, there are two uh, big groups, the immunostimulants and the immunosuppressants. But there's another one group actually that is added to this immunomodulators classification. It's called the adjuvants. Maybe you have heard this. So this immunoadjuvants are any agent or any compounds, any substances that can enhance the body's immune response to an antigen. Usually, they are commonly used in vaccines. Vaccines. So in vaccines will help to stimulate your immune systems, right? And this immunoadjuvants, it can just add up those stimulation, so it can help the vaccines to improve the effectiveness of the vaccines, so it can make your immune system more stronger. Okay, so there are three types of immunomodulators. First is the immunostimulants, the immunosuppressants, and also the immunoadjuvants. Okay, so I think group one is kind of um, gave up on us today. Okay, so we've talked about the what kind of diseases, right? So maybe next we're going to talk about what kind of the phytochemical substances that is already been researched and is proven to have this immunomodulatory activity. Some of this phytochemical, you know phytochemicals, right? Do you know the definition of phytochemicals, everyone? Okay, so Emmanuel, sorry, please can you repeat the last, adjuvant. Okay, maybe I will just immunoadjuvants. So immunoadjuvant is like they're just adding more stimulation for your immune system, so it's become stronger. So usually it is used in vaccines, so it can kind of elevate the effectiveness. Okay. Okay, so for the phytochemicals, there are actually some of mechanism on how these immunomodulators can act as uh, can have the immunomodulatory activity. But one of them, and I'm sure you already know, and I think almost all, I think all of the plants also have this activity, the antioxidant, right? So in antioxidant, I told you about how uh, reactive oxygen species can cause the or can disrupt your immune system. And then if we use this antioxidant, then we can suppress or we can eliminate those radicals. So the ROS, or reactive oxygen species, is radicals. uh, it can be from the UV, it can be from the air pollutant, and so forth. So this antioxidant mechanism is also can be used as immunomodulators, and also anti-inflammatory, also can be used as immunomodulators, and also um, every substances or compounds that are specifically act on the immune system. It can be affecting the innate immune system, and also the adaptive immune systems. Okay, maybe some of the in more details for the addictive. Do you know the difference about innate and addictive immune system? You can type in the chat box if you don't want to speak. You know the difference, right, between innate and additive. So the innate immune system is usually the immune system that can act right away. So when you are, for example, attacked by a bacteria or other microorganism, this innate immune system will act directly on that specific timing to to as a defense mechanism to attack those foreign body. Usually in innate immune system, cells like macrophages are those kind of cells play a big role in innate. But in additive usually they work kind of slow. So they are usually waiting, yeah, waiting. So usually the infection is there, and then the additive will try to act on that. So yes, that is like the biggest difference of the innate and additive. In additive, like cells like um NK cells, or T cells, or maybe B cells, or maybe you've heard CD, or usually in the additive, it's more complicated than the innate one. Okay. Okay. So maybe I will talk a little bit about what kind of phytochemicals is usually used as immunomodulators. So the famous one may be uh, curcumin. You know curcumin, right? Curcumin is from turmeric. I think turmeric is very famous. I think it's already available worldwide, and maybe each country have their own turmeric, maybe as a variety of the species. Turmeric is already known to have this immunomodulatory activity, and also um, from tea. Do you know from uh, epigallocatechin gallet? It also has been proven to have the immunomodulatory activity, and maybe the allicin. Do you have you heard about allicin? Allicin is from garlic. Garlic is it's also already known to have this immunomodulatory activity, and quercetin. Quercetin is a well-known antioxidant, and it's I think uh, you can found quercetin in a lot of medicinal plant. And also, what else? Can you name a few? Yes, we also use turmeric a lot. Emanuela, thank you for sharing. We also use turmeric a lot, and maybe our friends from Nepal also, right? Maybe from India also, if you know, some of you already come from India. Okay, um, Milo, you're from Group 1, right? Are you ready to present?
Yes, I'll present.
Okay, please continue.
Uh,
So I already
Let me
I
share the
already
screen.
have your a background for your friends, so maybe you can easily explain your topic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Uh, my group mates will not be available. I think most of them are not
That's okay.
available.
That's okay. Just make this some kind of discussion. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Uh, uh, the plant that we chose, or should I introduce? Should I introduce the topic once again? Immunomodulators are substances that help regulate or normalize the immune system. And I think you talked about the causes, the diseases, or should I repeat? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to unmute. Maybe you can start with the phytochemical contents or the plants.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So the plant that I did research on is called, let me get it. It's called uh, Eleutherin bulbosa. Eleutherin bulbosa, and they use the bulbs of the plant. And this plant has they use the extract of methanol, the ethanol extract, and some of the bioactive compounds
Mhm.
include the alkaloids, the
Okay.
flavonoids, the phenols, quinones, saponins, steroids, and the tannins. So it has both anti-inflammatory activity and
Mhm.
the anti-rheumatoid arthritis activity. And in the we chose a disease because we couldn't explore all the diseases. I couldn't because the time was a bit short. So one of the immune diseases that we chose was the rheumatoid arthritis. Yes. So we found out that it has the anti-inflammatory activity in that it reduces the inflammatory cell filtrates. When a research was carried out on the human red blood cell membranes, it showed that it reduces the inflammatory cell filtrates in that research. Then the extraction of the plant includes the bulbs the bulbs are macerated in that ethanol of 96%, and they are concentrated using a rotary evaporator and a water bath. Then some of the tests that are carried out to to um, to actually show that these are phytochemicals that I had mentioned before that are present in this extraction. We did the Mayer's test. They did the Mayer's test and the Dran. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a test for alkaloids, and it was positive. Then the other test that was positive was the one for phenols. The iron 3 chloride test was positive to show that the phenols were present in that extract. And the magnesium powder test for the flavonoids was also positive. And these are the active compounds that we're targeting in this extract that are responsible for the anti-rheumatoid arthritis activity. Um, then in the research that we did, we found out that uh, actually they used rats, yeah, these humanized rats as their specimen. So these rats were divided into groups and given different doses, and also given a placebo of methylprednisolone. So prednisolone is a corticosteroid, and corticosteroids are like immune suppressive. Actually, it wasn't a placebo; it was like a positive control. And prednisolone is like a drug that suppresses the immunity. Yes. So we divided them into groups, gave them different doses, and then but before like treating them, we had to first induce these rheumatoid arthritis symptoms in these rats so that they show with those signs, and then we treat some of them with different doses. Also, the other set was treated with a positive control of the methylprednisolone. So uh, methylprednisolone is a corticosteroid, as I explained. It is immune suppressive, and rheumatoid arthritis. Excuse me. Rheumatoid arthritis. Um, some of the signs it will show, it will cause increased blood pressure, headaches. But here in the rats, we cannot assess headache, so you will see increased blood pressure. There will be gastrointestinal bleeding, and and the rest. But in humans, they will experience joint pain. Um, Usually, it's joint pain. Yeah. So, back to our experiment. So after you treat them with a different doses and the positive control, we shall measure our measure of reaction will be the edema, because one of the things this of one of the results of inducing rheumatoid arthritis in rats was edema. So we shall measure the reduction of the edema volume in these plants and maybe the thickness or anything. But the easiest that we could assess was edema. So we assess it over the given period of time for each group. Yes. So the results showed that the doses of the dose of 400 milligrams per kilogram dose of our extract was the most effective um, in this set in that in a certain set of rats. So back to the I'd love to talk about more according to the questions that we're supposed to discuss. The question, there's a question of describe the pathophysiology that is related to that is related with suppressed immunity. That's how I perceived it. That is related with suppressed immunity. Though the words were not clear at the end. So the pathophysiology, sometimes you have genetic factors that will cause defects in our immune cells or immune products like antibodies. So we have a disease called a severe combined immunodeficiency disease. Then we also have the antibody deficiencies, i.e. the X-linked gamma globulinemia. Then we have infections, i.e. The HIV/AIDS. Usually they will not. Okay, it's in their progress that they will end up attacking the CD4 cells, which are one of the most important immune cells. Then we also have malnutrition, chronic diseases like cancer and diabetes that weaken the immune system in various mechanisms. We also have medications or therapies that suppress the immune system, i.e., the corticosteroids, chemotherapy, radiation procedures that will damage the bone marrows uh, that manufacture the immune uh, cell products. Sorry, the immune cells. Then for the next objective, it was the explain the causes and diseases that are caused by the suppressed immunity. So the causes, I think the causes are the same as those ones that I described in pathophysiology. I do not know. Maybe someone will correct me. Then the diseases that are caused by suppressed immunity, we have opportunistic infections. These ones are usually fungal infections, yeah. And the also the most common one is tuberculosis. Once your immunity has been suppressed, uh, the the I think the thing that usually shows up first are the fungal infections. Then, in case you are in an environment of sick people suffering from TB, you also get TB. Then we also have some cancers that are associated with suppressed immunity, like the non-Hodgkin lymphoma and the Kaposis sarcoma. Then we have chronic infections uh, like chronic hepatitis B and C, chronic sinusitis. Then the immunomodulators, how do they work? So the immunomodulators work by altering the immune system's response to various stimuli. So they can enhance the immune system's ability to fight infections and diseases or suppress it to prevent an overactive immune response that could lead to autoimmune diseases or allergies. Yes, so these effects are achieved through various mechanisms such as altering uh, the production by either increasing or decreasing and the activity of the immune cells and the cytokines. Then immune modulators are used in treatment of autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, as I discussed. Also have lupus, also have multiple sclerosis. We have chronic inflammatory conditions like Crohn's disease, that is a GIT. Uh, that is a like it's a GIT condition. Then also in certain types of cancers uh, uh, by enhancing the body's immune response to cancer cells. Yeah, such that this I remember seeing this in like vaccines, the vaccines that are being uh, under research. These cancer vaccines, whereby they get cancer cells, they get certain products that are produced by cancer cells, and then uh, they create epitopes that that will attract immune cells. Yes. So those immune cells, they will start sensing those antigens on the cancer cells, and then they will come and attack. Yeah. So these immune modulators are responsible just to enhance these, like maybe to increase the amount of those immune cells, or to enhance their ability uh, to access the cancer cells. Then we also have infectious diseases to boost, like they can be used in infectious diseases to boost the immune response against those pathogens. We also have allergic reactions. Allergic reactions usually uh, the body overreacts to certain allergens, like maybe pollens, like maybe uh, a certain scent, I think. Yes, so the overreaction is due to the increased production of maybe certain antibodies, uh, or certain um, cytokines. So immunomodulators in this case, we will be responsible for downregulating those immune cells that are responsible for allergic reactions. Then the types of immunomodulators, we have immunostimulants and immune suppressants. Then we also have biological response modifiers. So the immunostimulants, these are substances that enhance the immune response, uh, like they increase as the stimulants. So examples, we have vaccines, we also have interferons and interleukins. Then the immune suppressants, for them they suppress the immune response. And examples, we have corticosteroids, we also have cyclosporine and methotrexate. The biological response modifiers, for them it's just a, a certain set of immunostimulants that are of a biological origin. So here we have monoclonal antibodies that are usually, I've seen the examples in, is it respiratory diseases? Is it asthma? I think. Yes. Is it Montelukast, which is used in prophylaxis usually of asthma? Then um, the other thing, maybe they can be given as injections, tablets, creams, or we have the herbal extracts. Yeah.
Okay, have you finished your
Uh,
anything you want to add?
let me see. Oh, the others. Okay, here we at first we hadn't yet seen the objective of concentrating on one plant. Then we had gone to get like the different plants and the different phytochemicals that are there in immunomodulators. So we had the some of the examples are uh, e- echinacea, echinacea purpura that contains alkamides, polysaccharides, and flavonoids. Also had turmeric that contains um, sac- Sacchamin, volatile oils, and antioxidants. Ginger that contains gingerols, uh, sugars, and zingaroin. Also had the moringa plant that contains the vitamins A, C, and E, some minerals, i.e., calcium, potassium, and polyphenols. Also, the mangosteen that contains xanthanine, tannins, and flavonoids. Um, then there are mechanisms of action. We had echinacea that enhances the activity of phagocytes, therefore increasing the production of also increasing the production of interferons and hence boosting the overall immune function. Turmeric, we it's a phytochemical, modulates the activation of the T cells, the B cells, and the macrophages, and also helps to then regulate the pro-inflammatory cytokines. Then for the uh, ginger, its phytochemicals, the gingerols, they inhibit the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines and enhance the antioxidant defenses. Then the moringa, its phytochemicals stimulate the production of antibodies and enhance the function of immune cells. Then the mangosteen exhibits the anti-inflammatory actions and antioxidant properties, modulating the immune responses. Yeah, this slide. Are you guys seeing the slides? Oh, you're seeing the slides.
No, actually, you're sharing your
Oh,
slides.
all along I thought I was sharing.
No, you're not. So, but it's okay. That's okay. So, um, some of the plants that I don't know if I'm not mistakenly heard you, is the moringa oleea vera, right? No.
Um, Let me see. The plant, yeah, I mentioned moringa, but
Uh-huh.
specifically was yeah, moringa oleifera.
Yes, yes. So the one of the phytochemicals that is known is contained in this moringa and already proven to have the immunomodulatory activity is quercetin. Have you heard about this? This is a very famous phytochemical from plants. Quercetin. Maybe I should type that. Usually, when you're um, if you are doing the antioxidant assay for plants, it can be used as the positive control because it's already proven to have a very strong antioxidant assay. So usually it is used, and usually it's used as the positive control. So quercetin is one of the phytochemical that is contained in the moringa, and this moringa aloe vera is very famous now in Indonesia because it has so many activity. We can use it as the child have you heard about stunting? Do you know what stunting means? Like when the children have stunting, it means that they are malnourished. So one of the plants that can be used to boost the nutrition inside of the children is this moringa, aloe vera, and also it is known to help the to stimulate the productions of breast milk also. And it can be used as the anti-diabetic also. So this moringa is really one of the most important tradition no herbal medicine in Indonesia actually, but I don't know in how about in your country? Maybe Melo? How can I call you Melo? Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Do you have this moringa aloe vera in your country? Where you come from? May I ask?
From Uganda.
Oh, from Uganda. Do you have this in Uganda? It's kind of delicious. I'm
Uh,
making a product from this moringa actually. So I'm making an energy bar. Oh, it's so unfortunate that I don't have the sample. So I'm making it, and one of my students also make a chocolate with this one because it can boost the nutrition of a stunting children. So we can make very variety of food that can so the children can eat it without hesitating because it's green, right? It's like vegetables. So yeah, Melo, please.
oh, according to the pictures that I
Mhm.
saw, I personally have never seen it.
You've never seen that? Well,
Yes.
hopefully
Sorry,
if
I'm sorry
you
I'm late ya, Bu Nona.
okay. That's okay. Professor Berna is one of the a facilitator actually for our course today. She's a professor in our institution. One of the known professor in natural product. Maybe Prof. Berna, you want to say something?
I think please you continue ya, Prof. Bella, because I just
You have okay. You just arrived. Okay, Prof.
okay.
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 Okay, Melo, maybe you can oh you haven't, but maybe if you are chosen to be the one that have the opportunity to come to our university, I will give you this moringa. Maybe I will give you my products also. It's kind of delicious. You usually make this some kind of soup. Yes, it's kind of. I hope. But maybe our friends from Vietnam. Maybe have you heard about moringa? We have. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry, Sam Chen and Tu Huyen or Kim Ngan. Maybe you can share because we're from Southeast Asia, and I think maybe the plants or the vegetable we have is kind of similar. Maybe you can share. Do you know this moringa? Maybe I will share my.
Moringa olivera, the name in Indonesia is kelor ya.
Yes.
Bu Dona ya.
Yes, yes, it's scaled
And
frog.
many plants many plants in I think in Asia ya apa namanya the function for the immunomodulator. Apa lagi sini sih ntar dulu.
You don't have okay. So Emanuela, where are you come from? So there's moringa in your place. Emanuela have moringa in her country. Nirjana, you don't have that in Nepal, or maybe you have you searched about moringa? I mean, like maybe if you see the picture, you can have some kind of image of how this plant is. What about our friends in Vietnam?
Hi, madam. I'm from Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Wing. Currently, I am senior at Cần University, which
Mm-hmm.
is located in the south of Vietnam. Yeah, I decided to join our class because I want to have a journey to Indonesia. Yeah, and when I get the information from my lecturer
Mm-hmm.
that about our class, I want to join this class. Yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you.
Great. Hopefully you're chosen to be the one that, can visit our university, yeah? Okay. Do you have this moringa in your place? Maybe you can type moringa and you can, see the picture of moringa. Oh, okay. Emanuela is from Zimbabwe, yeah? Okay, so you have that in Zimbabwe. It's very famous, especially this last several years in Indonesia because it has so many um, great phytochemicals and have a lot of activities from diabetic and also for stunting and to boost the productions of breast milk and a lot of things, yeah, for immunomodulators also. Okay, have you seen it? Maybe how can I call you Tu Nguyen? Can you teach me how to pronounce it?
You can call me Wing.
Win?
Wing, yes.
Wing or win? Like wing, the wing? A bird's wing or win?
Let me um just imagine the queen and the king. Yeah,
Oh, oh, queen and king. So king, wing, right? I can call you wing.
maybe queen. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Have you seen it, wing, the moringa? Or maybe your friend Kim Ngan. How can I pronounce it? Please, if I mistakenly pronounce your name, please correct me.
Yes, hello, my name is Kim. You can call me Kim.
Oh,
Yes,
this is
about
easier, Kim.
yes, about moringa, I haven't seen it. Maybe
You
in
know,
Vietnam have many it, but I have seen it.
oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
have that in Vietnam, right? Right.
I think so.
Okay. So because it's similar, we're in it's just neighboring country. So I think maybe you in Vietnam also have that. Okay, I think it's almost time to wrap up our class today. But maybe if any one of you have any questions or something to discuss, I hope does any of you is in group 2? Group 2? Today is group 1, right? No group 2. Please prepare for next Monday. Next Monday, it will be me and Professor Abdul Munim as the facilitator, instructor. So, okay, Yolanda, good luck for preparing everything. I hope we can have more discussion next Monday. And next Monday is antioxidants. So there's a lot of things to discuss, regarding the antioxidant from plants, because obviously I think all plants have this activity. So maybe we can discuss one has which one has the highest or the strongest activity. Okay. If you don't have any more questions, do you have any questions? Wing, maybe you want to ask
I
something?
just asked you that you said you have to have a plane to Vietnam, right?
I've never been to Vietnam. Sorry.
Vietnam? Yeah.
But I really want to.
I'm
Yes.
also never been to Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe someday we can go to other places, right? I can go to Vietnam. You can visit me. I can visit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Great. So if you don't have any more questions, I think I'm going to wrap up our class for today. Thank you, Melo, for presenting and and you are the only representative for group one, I think. Thank you for the hard work, and thank you for sharing. And I really hope to see you all again next Monday with more topics, and I hope you can also share. Actually, I really want to share. I really want you to share the herbal medicine from your country, so we can switch information, right? Okay. I don't know, maybe someday we can collaborate and doing some research about this, right? Okay. Okay, if you don't have any questions, I think I'm going to close this class. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you again next Monday. Bye everyone, have a nice day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye.
Makasih banyak.
I can
Sama-sama.
I can call you.
Bye.
I can call
Just
you.
call me. I don't know. How do you call? You can call me Donna or Miss Donna
Oh, I can call
or
you.
Dr. Donna.
Dr. Donna. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, nice to know you all. Yeah. I'm still here. So if you wanna ask something, please swing.
I want to tell you about your smile. Yeah, I find you.
Thank you.
you,
I really love your smile too.
you have a cute smile. I find you usually smile during when talking. Yeah, and it makes me feel you full of energy and confidence.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Love
Thank
it.
you. So I hope to see you again. Yeah, I hope to see you until the end of this course and hopefully maybe you are the one the one that will be chosen to come to our university. Okay.
I will see you on the next Monday.
Yes. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.